Ever heard of a place where a single scream can echo through eternity, trapping a soul forever? Where the very land itself is said to be cursed by a dark and powerful past. Welcome to Ireland, a land of breathtaking beauty, but also a place where ancient curses and chilling legends are as real as the rolling green hills. Today, we're not just telling stories. We're uncovering the cursed tales from Ireland that are said to have actually happened. So, lock your doors, dim the lights, and prepare to explore the shadows of the Emerald Isle. Our first tale takes us to the windswept coast of County Antrim, to the magnificent ruins of Dunluce Castle. Perched precariously on a cliff edge, this castle isn't just a picturesque postcard, it's the site of a horrifying tragedy. The story goes that on a stormy night in 1639, the castle's newly built kitchens, along with the servants inside, suddenly collapsed and plunged into the churning sea below. It's said that only a young kitchen boy, who was sitting in a corner away from the main structure, survived the disaster. To this day, visitors and locals report hearing the desperate screams of the cooks and maids echoing from the waves on stormy nights. Some even claim to see a mysterious woman in white, believed to be the lady of the castle, forever wandering the ruins, searching for what was lost to the sea. They say she's still waiting for her kitchen staff to return, a ghostly vigil in a home that no longer stands. Is it just the wind howling through the ruins? Or are the souls of the departed truly trapped by the curse of Dunluce? Next, we journey to Leap Castle in County Offaly, widely regarded as one of the most haunted castles in the world. Its history is soaked in blood and betrayal, but its most terrifying secret is a creature known simply as the Elemental. This is not your typical ghost. It's described as a hunched, foul-smelling entity, about the size of a sheep with a decaying, almost human face and black holes where its eyes should be. This entity is said to have been summoned by ancient druids to protect a sacred site. Long before the castle was even built, the O'Carroll clan, who later inhabited the castle, were known for their brutality. One of the most infamous events was the murder of a priest by his own brother in the chapel, now known as the Bloody Chapel. It's believed this act of fratricide, and centuries of violent strength and the dark energy within the castle, feeding the elemental. In the early 20th century, workers clearing out a secret dungeon, a gruesome oubliette, discovered 3 cartloads of human skeletons, all impaled on a spike at the bottom. It has thought that the elemental feeds on the fear and suffering that permeates the very stones of Leap Castle, a horrifying guardian bound to a place of unending torment. Our third story takes us to a place of great natural beauty with a sinister reputation, the shores of Lough Gill in County Sligo. This is the setting for the legend of the Dooney Rock Curse. The curse originates with a powerful chieftain whose daughter fell in love with a commoner, a young man from a rival clan. Furious, the chieftain forbade their union. The lovers, heartbroken, decided to meet one last time at the Dooney Rock. As they embraced, the chieftain, who had followed them, cursed the spot. He declared that any couple who pledged their love there would be doomed to a tragic fate. Over the centuries, the legend has been reinforced by numerous unfortunate events. Locals whisper tales of couples who picnicked at the rock, only to break up in bitter arguments shortly after. There are stories of engagements called off, marriages ending in disaster, and even untimely deaths, all linked back to a visit to this seemingly idyllic spot. Even W.B. Yeats, the famous poet, wrote about the lake's enchanting, yet melancholic, atmosphere. While skeptics might dismiss it as coincidence, the people who live near Lough Gill treat the Dooney Rock Curse with genuine respect and caution. They'll tell you that some promises are better left unmade, especially in a place where a father's rage still echoes across the water. Now, let's venture into the heart of Dublin, to a place many walk by every day without knowing its dark history. St. Mission's Church. Beneath the church lies a series of limestone vaults with a peculiar, dry atmosphere that has naturally mummified the bodies within. But it's not the mummies themselves that are the source of the curse. It's the story of the Crusader. One of the crypts holds the remains of a man over 800 years old, believed to be a soldier from the Crusades. His body is unusually large, and his legs were broken and folded to fit him into his coffin. Legend says that anyone who disrespects the Crusader or the other bodies in the vaults will be met with terrible luck. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of this curse taking effect. In one instance, a group of students dared each other to touch the Crusader's hand. Shortly after, one of them was involved in a serious car accident. In another famous incident, the vaults were vandalized and the Crusader's head was stolen. The community was outraged, and many believed a dark cloud hung over the city until the head was recovered. The church clergy themselves warned visitors to be respectful, as they believe the spirits of the dead are very much present and will not tolerate being disturbed. Our final cursed tale comes from County Kilkenny and revolves around a woman named Dame Alice Kittler. In the 14th century, Alice was a wealthy and powerful innkeeper, but she was also incredibly unlucky in love, or perhaps her husbands were the unlucky ones. She outlived her wealthy husbands, inheriting each of their fortunes and growing richer with every death. The townspeople grew suspicious. How could one woman be widowed 4 times, with each husband dying under mysterious circumstances and conveniently leaving her all their wealth? The children of her late husbands accused her of witchcraft and of using poison to dispose of them. The Bishop of Ossory, a fervent witch hunter, took up the case with zeal. He claimed Alice led a coven of witches, consorted with a demon she called Robin Artisan, and sacrificed animals to him. As the accusations mounted, Alice used her wealth and connections to flee to England, escaping the charges. However, her maid, Petronella de Meath, was not so fortunate. She was tortured until she confessed to everything Alice was accused of, and became the first person in Ireland to be burned at the stake for heresy. The curse is said to be twofold. Alice's own tormented spirit is said to roam, never finding peace after abandoning her loyal maid, and a curse of injustice hangs over Kilkenny, a reminder of a time when fear and greed led to the tragic death of an innocent woman, all while the one they called a witch got away. From spectral screams on the coast to a demonic guardian in a castle, from a lover's curse on a rock to the vengeful dead beneath a church, Ireland's history is filled with tales that send a shiver down your spine. These stories are more than just folklore. They are woven into the identity of the places themselves, a constant reminder that the past is never truly gone. It lingers in the shadows, waiting for those who are brave or foolish enough to listen. Which of these cursed Irish tales do you find the most terrifying? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me on this chilling journey through Ireland's darkest legends. If you enjoyed uncovering these cursed stories, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the world's most mysterious and haunted places. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.